Finn faces Steffy's Liam shocker. Kelly demands answers. Finn betrays. Taylor rages and Carter scores. Let's get into it. The Bold and the Beautiful Monday, April 7th update. Finn faces Steffy's Liam shocker. Kelly demands answers. The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers update for Monday, April 7th, reveals that John Finnegan will face Steffy Forrester's Liam Spencer stunner as Kelly Spencer demands answers. B&B suckers know Kelly's waiting on Liam to pick her up so they can have some family time with Steffy. Still, it's taking Liam longer to get there than Kelly and Finn anticipated, so they're wondering what the holdback is. Of course, Finn and Kelly have no idea that Steffy just set up Liam unconscious with a head injury outside the Spencer manse. Steffy did everything right and got Liam the ASAP medical attention he demanded, but he's still by bad shape. Grace Buckingham thinks an intracranial hemorrhage may be putting Liam's life in jeopardy. Steffy will sweat the worst now that Liam's suddenly flatlined, but Dr. Buckingham should get his heart pumping again and figure out what's coming. Liam seems poised to land on the operating table soon enough, so Steffy will face an excruciating delay to see if he's going to be okay. Nonetheless, the timeout could give Steffy a chance to eventually reach out to Finn and let him know what's going on. Finn's in for a shock when he gets updates on Liam's life, hanging medical extremity. Kelly may pick up on the fact that there's some bad news involving her daddy and demand to know what's wrong. Finn won't want to scarify Kelly with all the medical slang, so he might offer a simple interpretation of events and suggest that Liam hurt his head. Kelly may find out that Liam's getting treatment at the sanitarium and worry until she can see her pater for herself. Steffy might call Bill Spencer too and fill him in on Liam's medical drama. Since Bill left in a huff after his fight with Liam, he'll surely lament that decision and wonder if he could have averted this if he'd stuck around. Questions will continue to swirl about what happened to Liam, but Steffy might develop a proposition about implicit bushwhacker. Will Steffy point the cutlet at Luna Nozawa since she's so eager to put Finn's son back in captivity? The Bold and the Beautiful Spoilers say Liam's health extremity will shoot shockwaves and leave his favored bones scarified until they know more, so stay tuned. Bold and the Beautiful prognostications. Finn betrays, Taylor rages, and Carter scores. Bold and the Beautiful prognostications week include Finn betraying notoriety, Taylor Hayes raging, and Carter Walton scoring. We've got prognostications for Taylor and Brooke Logan, for Finn and Steffy Forrester, for Brooke and Hope Logan, for Bill Spencer and Liam Spencer, and Carter and Daphne Rose as well. Taylor's Fury Brooks CEO office capers spark outrage on Bold and the Beautiful. Our veritably first vaticination. Taylor Hayes enthusiasms at what she thinks are skanky capers by Brooke. So, this week's promo offers some spoilers about a enough hopeless move. Brooke is in the CEO office at Forrester Creations and processions herself out from behind the changing screen in a bra and panties, hoping to surprise Ridge Forrester. The door opens and Brooke's all agitated. "Ridge, is that you?" She's going to show herself out, only to find it's not Ridge, it's Taylor. Brooke screams in shock, and of course, it's veritably clear she was awaiting Ridge. I go substantially the riots are going to be, because Taylor has busted her trying to throw her lady bits at Ridge yet again. Brooke won't quit without a fight. I'll give Brooke credit for not going down without a fight, and in her mind, she thinks Taylor principally stole Ridge in a sketchy move when it was him who ditched Brooke and ran to Taylor over the CEO thing, and her defending Hope for stealing his company. So, I suppose Brooke thinks that Ridge is fair game, because she thinks Taylor stole him in an unethical manner, when this is all down to Waffler Ridge for bouncing from juvenile to juvenile. I anticipate Taylor to lose it when she sees Brooke in her grandiloquent panties planning to throw herself at Ridge after he said he's married to Taylor. I anticipate her to bite out Brooke, call her pathetic, hopeless, sketchy, who indeed knows. Taylor may actually put her bottom down and tell Ridge she doesn't want him to ever be alone with Brooke again because she has no tone control. Still, also this hopeless and blatant ploy to betray Ridge may blow up in her face if Ridge agrees with Taylor and shuts down Brooke. Finn's secret rendezvous. Bold and the Beautiful's hidden dockets unfold. Our alternate vaticination. Finn sneaks off to see Luna Nozawa and Sheila Carter. So, right now, Steffy is at the ER, upset sick about Liam, who has a brain bleed, and his brain cells may be dying from lack of oxygen. Coming week, Steffy sticks near to Liam because she's distraught, and Finn is awaiting Steffy and Liam at the house to spend time with Kelly Spencer, and that's not going to be. So, Finn's going to find all of this stuff out, and effects could get intriguing from there. You know, Finn's a nice Joe. He knows Steffy cares about Liam, so he's presumably not going to say anything about her being up at the sanitarium. Finn slips down from Steffy. Still, Finn may take this occasion while Steffy's detracted to drop in at Il Giardino, perhaps on the reason of getting a pizza. That way, he can see his son and his mama. With Steffy preoccupied with Liam, she may not notice what Finn is doing, and you know, he may set up this run, in that he can say it was accidental. The kiddies wanted pizza from their commodity like that. Still, and just by the way, a recent behind, this scene's print confirms that Liam isn't going to die if he's caught. He's out to eat at Il Giardino soon with his pater, that occasion formerly mugged, and we've a picture of it. You can see Liam is in some kind of head cover, so presumably after brain surgery, he's got a little beanie on covering up the girth or commodity. But if Steffy's by Liam's side every step of his recovery, that's going to give Finn some time to sneak off, and with Jackie Wood's motherliness leave coming in the coming couple of months, you know, they may resolve for a while, and it's presumably going to be about Luna and Liam and all the associated drama. Hope's departure, Brooke's family fractures on Bold, and the beautiful. Our third vaticination, Brooke is worried when Hope moves out. Lately, Deacon Sharp promised Hope he'd have her back and be there for her, and Deacon offered for Hope and Beth to move into a little apartment over there where he and Sheila live when Hope said she didn't want to go back to Brooke's property. So, I anticipate Hope may accept Deacon's offer, cause Sean Cannon said in a recent interview that he and Anika Noel have a lot of scenes together coming soon, and we've only seen a couple so far. So, anticipate more Hope may be at Il Giardino and those apartments. She may move by. She may indeed consider working there. You know. Still, he and Sheila and Hope and Beth are playing happy family if Deacon winds up getting Hope over there with him. Of course, Brooke may be distraught, especially with Hope taking Beth off of her property, and Brooke may feel as though she's lost her son, her granddaughter, and her man each at the same time. Bill's redemption, guilt, and fatherhood. Our fourth vaticination, Bill is racked with guilt and becomes the world's stylish pater. So Liam's in the sanitarium coming week still, and he flatlines because of the intracranial bleed. Easily, there was some issue that made him pass out. Also, he hit his head, now he's got a brain bleed. So, we're presumably looking at two issues: the bone that caused the fall, and the bone caused by the fall. Of course, everything started going bad when Bill laid into his son, presumably amped up Liam's blood pressure. You know, the underpinning issue wasn't caused by Bill, however, but once he finds out Liam nearly failed after their argument while he was out at a meeting, Bill's going to be guilt-ridden, presumably going to detest himself for how he's treated Liam. Once Bill finds out Liam is in critical condition and flatlined, he's going to rush over there, and I suppose he's going to make it his life's charge to make all of this up to Liam and earn his remission. Again, there's a recent behind. The scene's print of Heather Tom directing a scene with Bill and his son at Il Giardino for a forthcoming occasion, and in the print, Liam has a kind of a head serape on that may be covering a crack, a girth, a shaved head from brain surgery or commodity. But the fact that Liam is out with Bill at Il Giardino says a lot, so he presumably formally started trying to make effects up to his son. Carter's new romance, the steamy design room encounter. Our fifth and final vaticination, Carter and Daphne do the deed. So, Hope ditched Carter. He's single, and also right after that, Daphne assured him, but we've not really seen them together since also. Indeed, though, she's got a huge crush. Coming week, spoilers have Claret coming over to Forrester Creations and starting a physical altercation with Carter in the design office. He's going to tell Deacon he allowed Hope would understand why he gave the company back, but Carter doesn't move Deacon, and he accuses Carter of breaking Hope's heart and betraying her. Also, we get a little Cobra Kai action as Deacon and Carter do some karate on each other. Both actors have martial trades backgrounds, by the way, so should be some good-looking fight moves. Before the brawl gets too far out of hand, Daphne gets between them to break up the fight. Once Claret leaves, we're going to see Daphne assuring Carter, calming him down, and feelings will no doubt be running high, and this might be when Daphne eventually gets the Joe. Will Carter go from hassling with Cleric to getting sexy with Daphne on the design room settee? Hopefully, if so. They lock the door, cause you would want Cleric to come back for one last word and see them doing the deed, cause that would presumably start a whole another round of kung fu fighting. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.